Yesterday we studied two theorems. The first one regarding the ratio of the area of two triangles. Here, though this theorem comes in similarity, but the triangles need not be similar. Here, any two triangles, whether they are similar or not, if the two triangles, whether similar or not, the ratio of the areas is equal to the product of the base and height. And second one, BPD theorem is studied, basic proportionality theorem. What is the theorem? If any triangle, if a line is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then it divides other two sides in the same proportion. For example, look at this diagram. You will find that triangle ABC and line PQ is parallel to side BC. So PQ is parallel to BC. Of course, triangle has three sides: AB, BC, and AC. Of these three sides, PQ is parallel to BC. If PQ is parallel to BC, then it divides AB and AC. It divides AB at P. It divides AB at P, and it divides AC at Q. Since it divides AB in P, then AB has been divided into two parts, AP and BP. Similarly, AC is divided into two parts because of Q, AQ and CQ. AQ and CQ. Theorem says that their ratio is same, equal ratio. And this is BPD theorem. Very easy. Once again, try to understand. If a line is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then it divides other two sides in the same ratio. Today we are going to study one more theorem. It is called angle bisector theorem. Now, what is angle bisector? Look at it. Suppose it is a triangle. Any triangle, let us take once again ABC. Passing through A and cutting this side BC, you can draw many lines. But angle bisector is only one line. We can divide the angle A into two parts. You can draw only one line, and that's why there is a theorem. What is theorem? The theorem is, in triangle ABC, you find, let us take AD is the angle bisector. That is, AD divides angle A into two equal measures. The theorem is AB upon BD is equal to AC upon CD. Once again, try to understand the theorem. Once again, triangle has three sides. Which three sides? AB, BC, and AC. These two sides. We have drawn angle bisector AD. So AD is the angle bisector of angle A, and therefore it divides BC. It divides BC into two parts, BD and CD. BC has been divided into two parts, BD and CD. Part BD is adjacent to AB and part CD is adjacent to AC. The theorem says that AB upon BD is equal to AC upon CD. This is theorem. So once again, if a angle bisector of any angle of a triangle divides opposite side in the ratio of the remaining two sides. So this is the theorem. Now how to prove this theorem? Now look here. I have written here. So once again, AB upon BD equal to AC upon CD. AB upon BD is equal to AC upon CD. Now how can you prove this? Now here angle bisector theorem once again. Here triangle ABC and AD is the bisector of angle A, and we have to prove that AB upon BD is equal to AC upon CD. Now here construction is, we are extending BA up to E such that AD and C parallel. These two sides are parallel, CM. So these are parallel, and therefore B dash A dash E, B dash A dash E such that CE is parallel to AD. Now AD and C parallel. See the proof now. AD and C parallel. Why? Construction. Now you find that these two angles are alternate, because AD and C parallel and AC transversal. So angle DAC and angle ACE alternate angles. Similarly, angle BAD, this angle, and angle ACE, this angle, these two angles are equal because corresponding angles. Once again, these are parallel and AE transversal. So these are corresponding angles. And therefore, but you find angle BAD, and angle CAD equal, given. This is given. And therefore you find that angles ACE, this angle, because these are equal and these are equal. And therefore, since these two are equal, these are also equal, and therefore angle ACE and angle AEC equal. And if these two angles are equal, these angles are equal, then these sides are also equal. What? Because base angles. You can write here, base angles. And therefore, now here, just forget this for a while. Forget this for a while. And we know we are applying here BPD theorem. What is BPD theorem? If a line is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then it divides other two sides in the same ratio. So here AD is parallel to CE, and therefore AB upon AE equal to BD upon CD. See, AB upon AE, AB upon AE is equal to BD upon CD. But here we know that AB upon AE, but AE is equal to AC. So in place of AE, I write AC here. In place of AB, I write AC. And BD upon CD as it is. And in this you find that AB upon AC, AB upon AC equal to BD upon C. And by taking alternative, we get AB upon BD alternative is equal to AC upon CD, which is stop. Now let us take problem set 1.2, first one. Now here they are given the measurements 3.5, 1.5, 7, 3. Now here triangle PQR. The measurements are given. If there is same ratio, then we can say that PM is angle bisector. Achha, let's see whether there is same ratio. Now here PQ upon QM. PQ is 7 and QM is 3.5, and that is equal to 70 upon 35, and that is 1 upon 2 upon 1, because 35 1 is 35, 35 is 2. Or here also you find that 7 is double of 3.5. Similarly, let us take the ratio of PR and RN. So PR upon RN is equal to 3 upon 1.5. Okay, let's shift the decimal point now. So if you shift the decimal point here by one digit, then in numerator here write 1 0, and that also 2 upon 1. So you find that both the ratios are equal. That is PQ upon PL is equal to PR upon RL. So this ratio PQ upon QM and PR upon RL equal, and therefore PM is angle bisector. Therefore PM is angle bisector. Okay, we have taken the first example. There are 2 more examples given. Exactly this way you have to solve these 2 more examples. Okay, now let us take next one now. Second example now. In second example they are given in triangle PQR, PM 20, PQ 25, PR is 20, PM is 50, and NR is 8. And what they ask? They ask whether MN is parallel. MN is parallel. Question mark. Whether these two are parallel. Question mark. Acha, how can you show that this is parallel? If they satisfy Debye theorem, then only we can say that NM is parallel to RQ. Now here PR equal to 20. PR equal to 20, but RL is 8, and therefore PN plus RL equal to PR. Let us write formula. So here PN plus RN is PR, but PR is 20, so write it 20. PN we do not know, right, as it is. Plus RN is given 8, and therefore PN
Papa,
equal to 12. Similarly, let us find out here NQ. Now here PM plus NQ is equal to PQ. Therefore PM, but PM is 15. NQ we do not know, right, as it is. NQ is equal to 25, and therefore NP is equal to 25 minus 15, 10. Now let's see the 2 ratios. First, let us take the ratio PN upon RN. Now PN equal to 12, and RN equal to 8, and that equal to 3 upon 2, 8 to the 4 to the 8, and 4 3. Similarly, PM upon MQ is equal to 15 upon PM is 15 upon MQ, but MQ is, we have found out MQ. MQ is given, no? MQ 10, correct. We have found out MQ 10, and therefore once again 5 to the and 5 to the, so 3 upon 2. So you find that RN upon PN upon RN 3 upon 2, and PM upon NQ also 3 upon 2, and therefore PN upon RN is equal to PM upon NQ, and therefore it satisfies Debye theorem. So it satisfies Debye theorem. Stop.